The conversation surrounding the Insta360 X6 has officially shifted. We are past the what-if phase of speculation and into a very specific engineering breakdown of what this camera needs to be to remain competitive. We've seen the regulatory filings, we've tracked the patterns of previous launches, and we've analyzed where the current hardware hits a wall. The expected spring launch window has come and gone, pushing us into a Q3 release timeline. Today, let's look at exactly what is happening behind the scenes and why the X6 is becoming one of the most anticipated and delayed cameras of the year. Let's start with the hard evidence. We have 3 regulatory databases confirming the existence of a device with model designation CINSABXA. It surfaced in China on March 23rd and in the UAE shortly after. Now, here's why that matters. Insta360 followed this exact certification to launch sequence for both the X4 and the X5. By every historical metric, this camera should have been in our hands in April. It wasn't. We are now well into the summer. The filing remains untouched, and the silence is deafening. Either this is a strategic move to clear the deck for the Luna product line, a direct response to DJI's market positioning, or the camera is undergoing a final, critical engineering pivot. Let's talk about what that pivot might be. The biggest point of contention is the sensor. The X5 made a great leap, but it's still running into the ceiling set by the DJI Osmo 360. DJI's use of a square, 1-inch sensor design isn't just a marketing bullet point. It's an engineering advantage that avoids wasting pixels in the corners of the 360-degree capture. The X6 needs to respond in 3 specific areas. The 1-inch sensor. The industry expectation is a jump to a full 1-inch sensor. Whether they mirror DJI's square architecture or optimize a circular design, the goal is clear: closing the dynamic range gap and reclaiming the low-light crown. The frame rate ceiling. The X5 struggles with 8K at 30 frames per second. For high-speed action, that's a stutter point. The consensus from credible trackers is an 8K per 60 frames per second target for 360 and 5.7K per 120 frames per second for single-lens mode. Color depth. This is the pro requirement. The X5 is locked at 8-bit. Moving to 10-bit is no longer optional if Insta360 wants to keep serious creators from jumping ship to workflows that support better dynamic grading. While we wait for the X6, the rest of the market isn't sleeping. DJI has been aggressively updating the Osmo 360 with software-based color grading, sports dashboards, and vertical recording. They're keeping their hardware feeling fresh through firmware alone. Insta360 has clearly been busy, but their attention has been shifted toward the Luna Ultra and Pro lines and their partnership with Leica. They're expanding their ecosystem, which begs the question: are they waiting for the right moment to reclaim the 360 camera market, or are they pivoting their core focus? We have a camera that is certified, spec'd out by the industry, and desperately needed to answer the current market competition, yet it remains in the shadows. What's your take? Is the current X5 still doing enough for your workflow, or are you holding out for the hardware leap of the X6? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.